Do you see the whiteboard? Now?
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes. Okay. I remember something. I remember that we are doing the problem 24. Let me know if I'm right or I'm wrong. 24 now? Or no? Am I right or am I wrong?
Let me find it.
Come on, come on, come on. Okay, y minus 5x equal 8, equation 1, and 5y minus x equal 4, equation 2. Am I right or am I wrong? Or we did that?
I guess you're right.
Okay. Remember, we practice substitution. And what is the key idea for the substitution? Substitution, the idea for the substitution is clear. You try to find what is possible, not always is possible. One variable in which the coefficient is 1 or negative 1. I can see here in the y, look, in the equation number 1, the y coefficient is 1, invisible 1, no? We can using this. Another possibility is using here negative 1, but no, it's okay. I take the first equation, I solve for y, I move negative 5x to the right hand side. And now substitution. This expression, here. And the y place, pero in this another equation. Entonces 5, paréntesis, important this paréntesis, guy. Omit this paréntesis, you are in trouble. You copy y, que es a plus 5x without paréntesis. Entonces, I suppose que in that order, 5 multiply only 8. No, it multiply everything. Minus x equals 4. Okay. Now distribute the property. Distribute the property. This is 40, no? This is 25. Yeah, start, yeah. Olivera, yeah. We start on time, no? 18. Nuela. What is the question, Nuela? I started on time, no? Do you see or no? Minus x equal 4. Okay, now we combine like term 25 minus 1 is 24, 40 plus 24x equal 4, ¿no? Entonces 24x es equal 4 minus 40. 24x equal 36, ¿no? 40 minus 4, 36. Divided by 24 both sides. Entonces x is equal 36 over 24, but you have to reduce it in lowest term. So I suppose que 36 is divisible by 12, no? Es 3. O sea, the common factor que involve both number is 12. You divide 36 divided by 12 is 3, and you divide 24 divided by 12 is 2. Okay, guys, one easy way. Well, we can use a calculator, of course. And the TI-30X calculator, you type in like that. Look, let me show you. You type in 36, you type in 36, and you type in one key is called ABC, like that, ABC. I don't know, so you have this calculator. When you type in this, immediately you see in the display that symbol. Okay, indicate it's a fraction. And you type in now 24. 24. And you press enter. Bang. I have one answer is 1.5. Like that, 1.5. If you want to convert as a improper fraction, you multiply 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3 half. And we get exactly the same. Another way by hand, suppose that we are in the jungle without calculator, you break it down to 36 and 24 in primary factorization. This is, are you familiar with the decomposition of the primary factorization or no?
Yeah.
218. Do you are familiar with this tree diagram? Que is the primary factorization. Primary number by definition. Noela. Primary number. You don't need to memorize everything, but the most important is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 is good, 19, 23, enough. Now you divide by 2. When it's impossible, divided by 2, divided by 3, following this sequence. This is 2, 9, and this is 3, 3, because 9 is not divisible by 3. And 24 divisible by 2 gets 12, divisible by 2 gets 6, divisible by 2 is 3. And you replace, not 36 anymore, is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Look, I copied that number. So instead of 36, I copy that. And 24 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. And you see that 2 is cancelled and 3 is cancelled. And stay alive, 3 half. End the story. Okay, and this is the x value. And what about y value? Well, you replace y value in either equation. In the first equation and the second equation, but I prefer in this equation, okay, y is isolated, waiting for me for this moment. So y is equal a plus something plus 5 times 3 half. Que es the value for the x. Bueno, entonces this is a plus 15 half, ¿no? 15 half, que es 5 times 3, 15 half. And we put together, it is, que es, something is weird, es plus or es minus? Let me see, yeah, plus. Okay, bueno, okay, I don't understand. Entonces, this is 2, the least common denominator is 2, entonces 16 plus 15, que es 31 over 2. I don't know, maybe I confusing, maybe I check.
The 3 over 2.
The 3 over 2. 3 over 2.
3 is negative 36. Right?
Oh, yes, thank you so much. Look at that. This is negative 36 because 4 minus 4 is negative 36. So this is negative. It's the same answer, but it's negative. And this help me, si es negative here, entonces negative here, entonces es 16 minus 15, es 1, no 31. Okay, nice. Okay, entonces es 1 half. 1 half plus. Thank you. Who are you, mister? And the answer is, what's your name?
Giancarlo with the G.
Giancarlo. Thank you, Giancarlo. Negative 3, negative 3 half, 1 half, que es de option A. Okay, super. Any question, guys? Confused and clear? What way you prefer to simplification? Calculator, by hand? Well, I prefer calculator.
Calculator.
Calculator, of course, Professor.
Anyway, remember, this is not important. The arithmetic calculator, great, Bianca. The arithmetic is not important for me. The important for me is the algebra. The arithmetic, no. If you make a mistake, stupid mistake, 2 plus 2 equals 5. Of course, we have no 100 points, but it's not important for me. Okay, let's move on to the 25 problem. 25. 25 is 2x plus 11. Y equal 1. This is my equation 1. I like so much to put a number of the equation. And 2x minus y equal 14. Equation 2. This is my system. I enclose using the curly bracket because this is one mathematical object I need to solve it. and the solution contains two values, x and y. Okay? Remember the method que the handout enforced to me is substitution. And substitution is good when coefficient is 1 or negative 1. That's the only thing I saw que coefficient is 1 or negative 1 is here. I take the equation number 2. Y I manipulate in order to isolate the y. Entonces, 2x stays saying I don't touch. Minus 14, I move to the left, and y, I move to the right. There are many ways to do that. Many ways. However, I substitute this here in another equation in the y place. Here. Y I copy. 2x plus 11, parenthesis, extremely important, the parenthesis 2x minus 14. Equal 1. Apply this trivial property. 2x plus 22. X minus, wow, it's 11 times 14. I put in my calculator, of course. 154. 154 equal 1. We combine like term. 24. I move 154 to the other side. Entonces, 1 plus 154, que es 155. Divided by 24, both sides. X is equal to 155 divided by 24 is a weird number. But I can see, wow, I got it because in one option we have 155 divided by 24. Just in case, I put in my calculator, and it's impossible simplification. It's obvious because 55 is divisible only by 5, and 24 is divisible by 2, by 3, by 4, but no, they are not common factor. Now, substitution here in the y value, the 2 times 155 divided by 24 minus 14 equal y value. When we can simplification a little bit, 155 divided by 12, no? Where come from this 12? Divided by 2, 24 is 12, and divided by 2 here is 1. This is 1 and this is 12. This is one possibility, no? So you put in the calculator, minus 14. Now, finally, you try to express it using the common denominator. Guys, this is extremely important. I suppose you know that. However, I promise que not today, another day, we are working hard in the fraction part. So this stays the same, 155. Minus something que es a multiplication 14 times 12, no? Que es 168. 168 minus 155 is 13, but it's minus 13 over 12. It's the y value. Sorry, the point, the famous point is the point 155 over 24, comma, minus 13 over 12. Let me check it out, option B. Any question? What part is confusing?
Professor, I have a question. When we have big numbers, how can we represent on graph? And for example, the first fraction we cannot simplify. So what are you gonna do if you ask us to represent on graph?
This is not the case, but suppose you need to represent graphically. You convert to the decimal approximation. You put in the calculator 155 divided by 24. But you are doing it different. Okay, in the calculator I put 155 using that symbol 24. So I consider it as a fraction. However, according to your question, I put my calculator 155 division 24. And when I press enter, I get 6.45. Because I know that at least the whole part is 6. When you represent graphically, you need to represent, but it's not the case now. And also remember, graphically, in that part, we're using decimals, Oliveira. Okay? Entonces, you know, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's in between 6 and 7, close, well, no, in the middle approximately here. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Professor.
Sure. Now we have two possibilities in our calculator. Reduce when you enter like that, like a fraction, and when you put division, okay, in our calculator, sorry, it's like that. Division 24. Not that symbol. When you press that symbol in the keyboard, but in the display, you see something like that. It's a forward, no? A slash. Forward slash. Forward, yeah. Forward slash. Okay. Any question in the problem 25? I am boring. No, we keep going. I am you are boring or to do the thing or we continue? What do you think? Well, I say yes. What means yes? Continue or skip that
Well,
part?
on number 25,
Continue,
on number
please.
25, Professor,
Uh-huh.
can you explain again 2x plus
Okay, okay.
11y equals 1?
Let me try to recover.
That I think your answer was
What part you need to explain?
2x plus
2x.
11y equals 1. Where's
Uh-huh.
uh-huh.
2x plus 11.
And
Uh-huh.
y.
So that line, do you want to explain again? That
Please,
line English.
please. See,
Uh-huh. It's okay, it's okay. See, okay. The thing I did was apply distributive property because I want to remove the parentheses. You multiply 11 times 2, 22. 11 times 14 is 154. So I remove the parentheses. Do you follow me so far?
yes.
Okay, after that, I realize que 2 and 22 together combine like turn is 24. And I move 154 negative to the right hand side like a positive. And 154 plus 1 is 155. Finally, divided by 24 both sides. You get that.
And on that one, we're solving for x, correct?
Yeah. You solve it always for X or Y. It's our unknown. It's our variable. I need to find the number. Solution.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Okay, let's move on to the 26. And 26, I ask you, you want to continue this stupid procedure or we skip or what do you think?
For me, we skip.
Skip for you. And the rest, you want to say no, we
You can
continue.
go ahead and skip. Yes,
Oh,
skip.
skip. Well, okay. Yes or no? Let me try to do no 20. I skip 26 and 27 because I want to make focus in 28 and 29. Que bring me new situation. Bring me new situation. Look, 28. 28. 28 is x plus y equal 4. Equation 1. And 3x plus 3y equal 12. Okay. I don't see nothing special, but I try. Remember substitution? You take the equation number 1, because it's the easier, and it's the equation que contain coefficients 1 here, and you isolate either one, x or y. I make a decision because I need to make a decision. Isolate x, 4 minus y. And substitution is expression in another equation get here. Okay, another equation, not the same. So 3 times 4 minus y is a 4. Plus 3y equal to. Okay, one more time. You apply this distributive property. 12 minus 3y plus 3y equal 12. And something suddenly happened. Important. No. Wait a
They
second.
cancel out?
It cancel out. Yeah, cancel out. But wait. Interpretation, this cancel out. Look, it's cancel out. Wow. I
Zero.
tried. 0. Entonces now stay alive. 12 equal 12. Yes or no?
Yes.
And this statement is super true. Correct? True statement. No contradiction, true statement. That's mean interpretation is that we have infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. Okay? Okay, another easy word, it's the same line. So the equation 1 can represent a line, and the equation 2 represent the same line. The same line. And it's obvious because they are dependent equations. Suppose you multiply the equation number 1 by 3. 3x, 3y, and 3 times 4 is 12. Wow, it's the same. I discovered no new. So we have, what is the answer? The answer is the option C. Okay, the option C say all ordered pairs alone, and you copy either equation. So, normally, we copy the easier equation as the first. In other words, this statement or this sentence say that the solution is because the line is the same simultaneously. Let me use two different colors. Any point here is solution. Outside, no. Okay, that is the reason that the restriction is all ordered pair along this line. Okay, this line and this line are equivalent. It's the same thing. Do you understand the idea or no? Confusing or no? Remember, in the solution of the system of equation, we have three possibilities. The most common case is that we have only one solution when the line intersects. Only one solution. Hey, putting off microphone, please. Another possibility is que it's the same line. Entonces, si es the same line, infinity many solutions. Infinity many solutions. And another possibility is that the lines are parallel, can never touch, never meet. Entonces, we have no solution. No solution. So you need to be aware to face that situation. One solution, infinity many solution, and no solution. Infinity many solution is a little bit confusing for the students, but it's easy. You copy this phrase, all ordered pair alone, and you copy and paste one equation. Suppose you copy the first, that's perfect because of this. Suppose you don't, you copy the second. It's the same because they are equivalent. Any question? No? That was 28, guys. Say it's special, infinity many solution. Do you follow me, guy? I'm totally lost. Hey, are you alive? Come on.
Professor, we are following you.
Come on. What is the question? Oliveira.
I don't have a question. I just said that we are following you.
Okay. Super. Let's move on to 29, que es also special. 29 is also special. It's x plus y equal -4. This is my first equation. And my second equation is x plus y equal -2. This is my second equation. This is my system, x plus y. But I see something weird in this problem because x plus y is equal something equal -4, and the same something because it's x plus y is also equal -2. Do you see contradiction? Do you see contradiction in this stupid problem? Do you see? However, wait. Suppose I don't see that. I don't realize. No, professor. You see, but I don't. Okay, no problem. Let's do it. I copy, for example, the first equation, que es x plus y equal -4. I make a decision to isolate the x. X is equal to -4 minus y. And substitution this expression in another equation. What equation? This equation here. So it's x, no x anymore, it's -4 minus y plus y, this y is this y, equal -2. And similar situation happen, cancel out. Wow, I try to do my best. However, I cannot isolate the y. However, I need to interpret this situation. -4 is equal to -2. This is totally contradiction. This is totally false. doesn't mean that we have no solution. Okay. They are different. Yeah. So okay, this is a special case in which algebraically different. Yeah. Algebraically is, well, okay. I have no idea. I try to do my best. I substitution, but suddenly happen that the variable disappear and you get totally false statement. To say the interpretation, this always is no solution. See the variable disappear and you get true statement as infinity many solution. End of story, guys. No more problem. Any question? Super clear or super confusing?
Clear.
Super clear. Very well. We are the best in Miami. They call it, you know, right? By the way, guys, you see your grade in the blackboard I posted, right? Any problem, any discrepancy, anything you need to know in detail, email me, right? Professor, why I get, okay? Don't hesitate. It's my duty. Okay, let's move on to another more interesting thing, is elimination. Another method I like so much is elimination. And remember, in the test, you feel free to apply substitution or elimination. Elimination method. Okay, elimination method is suppose that you have, I don't know, suppose that we have 10y and negative 10y. When you adding this is 0 and disappear. Elimination the y part. Okay, so you take advantage when you have the same coefficient and opposite sign, but unfortunately, we have not this happy situation always. You enforce it, this situation. Let me see the example 30. The example 30 is x plus 5y equal 32. 6x plus 5y equal 67, no? Let me check in. Yeah. Equation 1, equation 2. This is my system. And they want solve the system of the equation using elimination method. Okay. I remember elimination is the idea, the key idea for elimination method is same coefficient and opposite sign. One positive, one negative. In this case, 5 is the same number. I take advantage of this. But to enforce that situation, opposite sign, you multiply either equation by -1. I prefer multiplication, I don't know why, the equation 1 by -1. You multiply the entire equation 1 by -1. When you are doing this action, we have minus x minus 5y equal minus 32. And by the way, guys, this equation number 1 new is equivalent to the original old equation number 1 because you are aware that when you multiply the entire equation by one number, -1 or 2 or 3 or 4, the line is stay the same. It's the same. Now I copy now the second equation, exactly the same. I don't touch. Yeah, I realize in that moment we are ready for elimination. To say, I recommend this way. You put a line, you put the line like that, and you addition or subtraction, depending on the sign, by column. So we have one column here, okay, the column of the x. Okay, we have another column here, okay, the column of the y. And we have another column here, okay, the right-hand side column, okay, do not depending on any variable. And so you combine this as 5. And this is 0. This is what's the idea? Elimination. Look, elimination. I eliminate the y. And the right hand side, I put in my calculator 67 minus 32. The answer is 35 positive. Finally, divided by 5 both sides. The answer is 7. I love that method. I love that method. Okay? I finish? No. Of course, no. I need to find the y value. To find the y value, you are smart and you select the easier equation. In my opinion, I respect another opinion, but the easier equation is the first one. In my opinion, because I take their first equation. It is, I suppose, yeah. So I replace 7 here. There's no x anymore. No. It's 7 plus 5y equals 32. And so for y. Entonces, 5y is equal to 32 minus 7. If I put in my calculator, 32 minus 7, 32 minus 7. Oh, it's 25. Super. 5y is equal to 25. Divided by 5 both sides. Y is equal to 5. And the only pair solution is the only pair 7, 5. This is x component, this is the y component, exactly like the option A. Any question?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
If we don't have the same coefficient, it is not possible to use that method.
Of course, yes. Using another example. Of course, yes. Using your common sense and your imagination. Okay, this is my first problem. Okay, suppose it's easy. The only thing you should do was change the sign. But I promise we need to do more operations. Okay? Okay, good question. Excellent question. Different coefficient is possible to apply elimination. This is the most common case. This is the kindergarten example. 30 is the kindergarten example. And 31 is the another kindergarten. But 32, 33, 34, 35, wow, it's completely complicated. Any question? No? Elimination, do you understand the idea, the basic idea, the key idea? Okay, let's move on to the 31. 31. And 31, look, we have x minus 4y equal 11, equation 1. And 2x minus 4y equal 14, equation 2. Entonces, my recommendation is, in this case, it's similar. It's practically the same thing. You spend 5 seconds, no more 5 seconds, to try to find one strategy for solving the system by elimination. Okay? The beauty of this is that some students find one strategy, by positive 1 or by negative 1? Because I need to change the sign, no? Okay, let me explain something. Pay attention to the thing I try to explain. In general, guy, you spend 5 seconds to find the strategy to solve the system by elimination. Not necessary. One student find the same strategy of another student. We can use a different strategy. And the beauty is that the answers you are doing well, of course, doesn't change the answer, the final answer. In this case, I propose you, remember, I take advantage for 4, the same number, but also I need opposite sign. I need one positive and one negative, and multiplication, the entire equation, number 1 by negative 1. So we have minus x plus 4y equal negative 11. And this is my new equation 1 after the transformation, okay, the same. Not necessarily put the new, I put because I am a teacher, I want to emphasize this idea. But no. And you copy the 2 exactly the same. 2x minus 4y equal 14. And you understand in that moment, we are ready to perform the elimination. Remember, you are in by column. 2x minus 1 and 1x. This is gone, cancel out. And this is S3, no? 14 minus 3. Wow, it's easy. Okay, S3. Very easy. Okay, so I prefer, my opinion, I respect another opinion, another teacher. Except when the coefficient is 1 or -1, do it by substitution. Otherwise, no. You forget about substitution. Now, in order to find the y value, I select one more time the first equation. These 3 substitution here, 3 minus 4y equal 11. Minus 4y is equal 11 minus 3, no? 11 minus 3, no? Move 3. 11 minus 3 is 8 divided by -4. Y is equal -2. And the answer is 3, -2, no? Like the option A. Any question? Do you like substitute elimination? No problem. Okay, let's move it on to
What
the
is
third.
that A about? You put an A right next to it.
And the multiple choice in the handout. You
Oh,
select
okay.
A, B,
Got
C.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to the 32, that's more interesting, in my opinion. And maybe answer your question, Oliveira. Look, 32. 32 is x minus 2y equal 13. Equation 1. 9x minus 3y equal 57. Okay, just remember 5 seconds to try to find a strategy. Could you help me or no? Remember the key idea. I need the same number and an opposite sign. And you can multiply any equation. So let me try. The next you participate. No. One possibility is you multiply the first equation by -3. The thing we are doing is -3 and -2 is +6 and the y part. And you multiply the second equation by 2. When you multiply 2 times -3 is -6. And +6 and -6 together, ready for elimination. This is one strategy. Another strategy is, and you let me know what you prefer, and we select the thing you want. Only multiplication, the first by -9. Because -9 times x is -9 and +9 is ready for elimination. I suppose it's better the second strategy, no? Because the only transformation is in only one equation. What do you think? The second or the first?
I don't know why I prefer the first one because I think we can understand better.
Okay. Let's do it in both ways, and maybe you understand better, and you are ready to perform any problem. Okay, suppose I multiply the equation number 1 by -3. So we have -3x plus 6y equal -39. So 13 times 3. And this is my new equation 1. Okay, now you take the equation number 2 and multiplication by 2, positive 2. So 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times -3 is -6. And 57 times 2, I put in my calculator, of course, 57 times 2 is 144. Positive, 144. 14. This is the question 2. And you see that this is ready for elimination, that part? Do you see or no?
Yes.
Ajá. Then, bueno, okay. Entonces, we combine 18 minus 3 is 15, ¿no? 15x. Okay, now 114 minus 39 is 75. Divided by 15 both sides. 75 divided by 15 is 5. X is equal. X equal 5, sorry. Now I'm going to define the y. I select the Easter equation. In my opinion, is the first one. I replace x for 5. So I have 5 minus 2y equal 13. Minus 2y is equal 13 minus 5. Minus 2y is equal 8. Divided by negative 2 both sides. Y is equal to negative 4. And the solution is the only pair 5, negative 4. 5, negative 4. We're doing 32, no? Que es the option A. Wow, everything is option A. Olivera, do you understand this or no? Everyone understand this idea?
Yes, Professor.
I got it.
But by curiosity, let's do it in another way. Suppose that another student thinking different. I am doing it in that way. Look at that. X minus, I will start at the beginning, but using another strategy. Okay, this is my next, the same problem, doing it in different way. Okay, this is the beauty of the mathematics. The mathematics is exact sign, no? So we're doing well in different way. The answer stays the same. The challenge is discover what, in your opinion, is the best way for you. Okay? So I propose to some students say, one of the professors, I don't like that way. I like multiplication by negative 9, this equation. Because negative 9 and positive 9 is ready for elimination. And you multiply negative 9 times x is negative 9x. And negative 9 and negative 2 is positive 18y. And 13 times negative 9, 13 times 9, I put in my calculator, is negative 117. 117 was the multiplication, 13 and 9, and negative, right? So I take advantage. Look here. I don't need to copy again number 2 because I know that this is gone for elimination, no? And to say 15y is equal to 117 minus because the negative minus 57, no? 57. The answer is 60. The answer is 60 divided by 15 both sides. Y4. Wow, amazing. Y4. A 4 and negative 4. It's negative. I always forgot the negative here, no? It's negative. And negative 4. In order to find the x value, you take the Easter equation, in my opinion, the first. I replace negative 4, is y here. So says x minus 2, be careful with the sign, negative 4, equal 13. Double minus become positive. So for x, 13 minus 8, fi, and the story. And the answer stays the same. They only pair 5, negative 4. What way you prefer? The first or the second? I make a lot of mistakes with the negative. Yeah. The second. Okay. Be careful with the sign. Keep in mind the sign, double minus become positive. Entonces, to avoid any mistake, I highly recommend parentheses because you have x minus 2 and you put minus 2, minus 4 here. It's crazy. Nobody understands this. And you put a parenthesis, you indicate a negative 2 and negative 4 is multiplication, the operation. And you know the negative times negative is positive. Super clear, super confusing.
I have a
Is there
question.
is there a calculator for algebra?
Yes, yes, yeah. But you cheating. Yes, yeah, absolutely. I don't want to.
You're kidding. There's no calculator for algebra.
Oh, yes, yes, they are.
Really?
Listen to
Okay.
me. Listen to me. You know what is the artificial intelligence? Artificial
Artificial.
intelligence. Yeah, artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Artificial intelligence.
Memory, like memory
No, no memory, no
on a
memory, no
phone.
memory, no memory, no memory. Okay, the artificial intelligence is que the computer eh, solving the problem like a human, no? Entonces now there are different software and application, but I don't want to say here. And you put the algebra, listen to me, and the computer is solving the algebra by itself, right? Using mathematical, symbolic mathematics. So for X, so for Y, blah, 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 blah. Different application, different graphic calculator, different software. No Desmos. Desmos no, because Desmos is graphic. Okay? Pero they are exist. Pero for me, you need to do the algebra by hand. Okay? Algebra by hand. No,
That's
no.
how I learned.
Yeah, yeah.
Pencil and paper.
Professor,
Exactly.
please
Uh-huh.
don't erase it. I have a question. Oh,
Go ahead.
yes, Professor. My question to you is, we can use, like, for example, the two strategies that we showed to us. For
Uh-huh.
example, if we have like different coefficients for everything, like for example, if x was 3 and
For example, no, I bring another example, you can see this idea. In this case, actually, we have totally different coefficients. Look at the problem, 1, 2, 9, and -3. And we try using my imagination to enforce it. The coefficients is the same because I artificially multiply by -9 here. In this case, I do two multiplication. I multiplication by -3 and by positive 2 because I know que 2 times 3 is 6 and 3 times 2 is 6. And I manipulate the corresponding sign, one positive, one negative, because I want to set out the idea for elimination. So you need to use it. This is I understand that this is hard at the beginning, but okay, this is part of the course. Okay, you learn how. And this is my first example means let me try to continue and you see, right? And to say I try to ask for you another student, what are the coefficients that you suppose that I need to multiplication in order to create elimination? Okay, 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 okay. Let's move on to the example 33, 3. Again, the most common case, exactly, Olivera, you asked me. 3. Completely crazy coefficients. X plus 6y equal 6. Equation 1. Minus 2x plus 7y equal 7. This is easy. This is easy. What is the strategy you propose me?
Multiply the first
by
part.
the first by -2.
By -2 or positive 2?
Positive.
Positive.
Exactly, mister. You're right. So he said, it's Giancarlo, no? Again? Or
Yeah.
another guy. Giancarlo proposed me multiplication the entire equation number 1 by positive 2. Because he know que when you multiply 2 times x is 2x, que es completely opposite sign to this. Entonces 2x, you multiply 2 times x, this is 12y, 2 times 6, and this is, by coincidence, it's the same, 12. And this is my new equation 1 after the multiplication. Now ready, elimination that part. So it's gone, positive 2, negative 2, elimination. This is 19, no? And this, what is 19? Divided by 19 both sides. Y equal 1. You see, Oliveira? And this case is easy. Now I'm going to find the y, the x value. Well, I take the easier equation as my first. X plus 6 times 1 equals 6. Wow, it's easy. It's 0. Because 6 times 1 is 6. Subtracting 6 is 0. And the famous point solution is the point 0, 1. Que es the option C. A little bit more clear. You know, this is the process. You cannot see the big picture and the 1 example and 2 example and 3. Maybe you start understanding in the 5th problem. Fortunately, we have a lot of, okay, and we spend it all the time in that. Elimination, elimination, elimination. Today is the day of the elimination. Clear or confusing? 32, 33, sorry.
Clear.
Clear. Let's move on to 34. Guy, you have to practice by yourself. Okay, that is the reason.
When we practice,
do
we practice on the package you gave us?
Alex. No. Alex, homework. Do the homework in Alex. This is your homework.
Okay.
Okay, this is your homework. Okay, I explained several times the way que I suppose que I design how you study. Okay, you study with the new situation. And the new situation you can see online in Alex. Remember, when you don't understand something, you're stuck, you email me, I try to help. Me or the tutor, right? This is the way. And when you feel comfortable, take the test. Okay? Take the test. This is the way. And of course, when I finish that package, I bring another package that I call review for the test. And we practice exactly the same thing, but in different example, more example. So we have plenty example. I suppose you have no problem, but you don't learn this, look at me, only look at me. No, this is the first stage after you need to do by yourself. This weekend, nobody asked me any question in any class. I suppose you take a break. That's your problem.
Yes, Professor, that was my question in this example.
Okay, let's do it. What do you recommend me? You have no recommendation, or I try to do by myself, or somebody want to recommend me something? Come on. There are many ways to, for example, you take the equation number 1. You multiply the entire equation 1 by 5. 1 by 1. 5 times 9, 5 times 9, 5 times 81. For sure, 5 times 9, 45. And you take the equation number 2 and multiply by 9. No? I am sure that when you go to the y part, we have 45, but negative 45, and this is ready for elimination. This is one way. Another way, some students say, I don't like 5. I like, suppose you multiply this equation by 2. Because 2 is easier than 5, professor. Okay, I respect. And you multiply the second equation by 9. Okay, entonces 2 times 9, 18. 2 times 9, 18. 81 times 2 is something. 162. And multiplication by 9 times 2 is negative 18. Oh, it's ready for elimination in the X part. Do you understand or no? Oliveira?
Yes, Professor.
Exactly. Entonces, what do you prefer, 2 or 5?
I prefer the first way, but I think the class prefer the second way.
The second way. Me too. Multiplication by 2. When you multiply the entire equation. Go ahead. When you multiply the entire equation. Go ahead.
I said by 2.
By 2, okay, super. Entonces, by 2 es 18x plus 18y. Entonces multiplication es 162. No, let me check it just in case. My calculator is 81. 81 times 2, no? 81 times 2, boom, 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 162. Okay, and this is my new equation 1, exactly the same, equivalent, no problem. Now I take the equation number 2 and multiplication by 9, no? It's 9. Positive 9 or negative 9? Positive 9, because
Positive
actually, yes, because I take advantage, look, I take advantage, okay, we have minus here, right? So multiplication, this equation, by
negative.
by negative, by positive.
I
By
think
positive.
it's positive.
Yeah. 9 times 2, 18. Pero negative 18. Wow, good, because it's negative here. This is negative 45. And 45 times 9. Put in my calculator, 45 times 9. 405. Wow. It's negative. Okay, this is my same system, but modification using the corresponding factor, que was 2 and 9, que allow me create this situation que es 18 is cancelled. Now 45 minus 18, 27, negative 27. Of course, you subtracting opposite sign, look negative positive subtraction, put the sign of the bigger number, get 45. And 405 minus 162 is negative again, 243 divided by minus 27 both sides, while long is divided by 27 and 9. Wow, I like that. And 9, positive 9. Okay, now ready. What equation you consider better to substitution, the first or the second? I respect your
The
opinion.
second.
I like that. Very well. The second, because 9 is too much, too big. No, like second. Okay, I agree. So it says minus 2x minus 5 multiplication by 9. Don't forget the parentheses equal negative 45. Okay, entonces minus 2x minus 45 is equal minus 45. Ooh, what the hell? Minus 2x is equal minus 45 plus 45. I move 45 to the other side like a positive. And it's a 0. And divided by negative 2, 0 divided by negative 2 is obvious 0. And the solution is the only pair 0,9. 0,9 is the option we are doing. What number we are doing? 34, no? 0,9, FB. Any question? Did you see that there are many ways, guys? You need to visualize your own strategy. I suppose your own strategy is the better for you. The rest is piece okay. Multiplication, any complicated operation, you use a calculator, right? And you manipulate a little bit, you elimination the variable you want. And after that, well, you substitution in the equation that you consider good, and the equation that you consider easier. That was 34, no? I need help in 35. I need help in 35. 35 is. And I try to follow in your own strategy. Okay, I don't want to enforce again my base is the way. No. Equal 7. Equation number 1. And the second equation is minus 2x minus 3y equal negative 2. Equation 2. This is my system. We are doing by elimination. What you consider is best? What is your strategy?
Multiply by 2 on the first and multiply by 7 on second.
Okay. You multiply the first by what?
2.
2. Okay. I understand your point. And you multiply the second by what? You say 7, no? This is one possibility. This is one possibility. Good. 7 times 2, 14. 7 times 5, 10. 2 times 5, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
2, I'm crazy. 2 times 7 is 14 again. This is my equation 1 after the multiplication. Multiplication by 7, entonces negative 14. Oh, good. This was the idea for the Oliveira. Miss Oliveira want to elimination the x part. So this is 21, 21, minus 21, no? Minus 21, positive 7, and negative 3, 21. And this is negative 14, no? Negative 14. Wow, a lot of people cancel here. When you add in by column, look, you add in by column, this part disappears, 0. Okay. And this is 11, no? 11, yeah, minus 11. Why? But this is also 0. Therefore, y is 0. In order to find the x value, what equation you recommend me?
Second one.
Second one, very well. Minus 2x minus 3 times 0 equal minus 2. Any number times 0 is 0, disappear, it's invisible. 2x equal minus 2 divided by negative 2 both sides, x equal 1. And the solution is 1, 0. 1, 0, and the 35 is the option C. Super. Well. My recommendation is skip 37 and let's do in 38 and let's do in 39, que es especial. Very. Oh, no. Let's do in everything. Bueno, we have time. So basically today, 37, 38, and 39. I would like to start new topic. It's a little bit complicated. Guess the last one. Okay, let's do it. Why not? And you recommend me one strategy. 36. 36. 36 is the first equation is minus 4x plus 6y equal 3. Minus 8x plus 12y equal 6. Equation number 2. Okay, help me, guy. I need help. What should I do? What should I do?
Multiply
by what? Which one? Multiply which one?
The first one. You multiply now. You multiply minus 2 because it needs to be positive.
You multiply the first one by negative 2 or by positive 2? What do you think?
Negative.
Negative. Okay. Because your intention is que negative 2 times negative 4 become positive 8, no? Entonces es negative 2 and negative 4 is positive 8. I copy now down the equation 1 after the multiplication. This is minus 12. And this is minus 6. Something weird happened. This is equation number 1 after the multiplication. What's going on, guys? What's going on?
It's cancelled.
Everything is cancelled. Down. And you get 0 equals 0. Yes or no? 0 equals 0. Happy face or sad face? What do you think? This statement is true or false?
It's true.
What means that to be true? We have no solution, infinity many solution, or unique solution was impossible.
True, no solution?
No.
Oh.
True is infinity many solution. Keep in mind, infinity many solution is true. False is no solution.
It's no solution.
Please keep in mind. Okay, true, infinity many solution. In this case, true is infinity many solution. How you write the answer? Is the all is the option C. Is all or the pair alone, and you copy either equation. The equation 1 or equation 2. They copy the equation 1. It's the option C. Do you see or no? Do you see or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Keep in mind, true is infinity many solution because it's the same line. Okay, the thing that we are doing, look, you multiply by negative 2 and magically The first equation is transformed like in the second equation. With the opposite sign, of course. Pero es the same. Entonces, that means que this equation 1 and 2 at the beginning is the same line. So the same line have infinity common point. It's infinity minus solution. Super. Crystal clear like water or like a milk. 38. 38 bring me new complication. The new complication is the decimal. But I don't lie. I don't care. This is my equation 1 using decimal. Oh. Minus 0.3x plus 0.1y equal negative 2.9. Equation 2. This is my system and example 38. Guy, nobody working with the decimal. This is crazy because you multiply by 10 both equations. In this case, I multiply by 10 because we have one decimal place. You have two decimal place by 100. You have three decimal place by 1,000. But don't be scared. It's just multiplication by 10 or by 100 or by 1,000. It's just move the decimal point one place, two place, or three place, depending on the amount of zero we will have in the multiplier. And 10 have 1 0 to say 7x minus 4y equals 66. And this is my new equation 1. And minus 3x plus y, because 0.1 and 10 is 1, equal 29. And this is my equation 2. And this is my new system without decimal. Okay, entonces, clear decimal. Always. Multiplication by number ending in 0. 10, 100, or 1,000. Or 10,000, or 1 million, or 10, or 100,000. Entonces, we focus in the new system. Elimination. What do you recommend me? What do you recommend me?
Multiply by 4.
Multiply which one?
The second one.
By what?
4.
Exactly. Very well. In my opinion, this is the best idea. You multiply this entire equation by 4. Positive 4 or negative 4, Oliveira?
4, Professor.
Positive. Entonces, I copy 7x minus 4y, que I don't touch temporarily for a moment. I multiply by 4. It's a minus 12x. This is plus 4y. Beautiful. This is ready for elimination. And 29 times 4. I put in my calculator, of course. 29 times 4 is 116. 116. Okay, now ready. We combine by column. The column of the x is negative 5. The column of the y was cancelled. And this minus 66 is 50. Divided by negative 5 both sides is negative 10. Okay, entonces, in order to find the y value, you go to the original ugly, nasty equation using decimal or no? We're using this, or we're using that? We're using the original or we're using the new one? Or you're using the new one? It's obvious that we're using the new one. It's nice. I need to select at least one. What do you recommend me using? Number 1 or number 2?
Number 2.
Absolutely. I copy minus 3 times negative 10 because I replace negative 10 here and the x plus y equal 29. Now this is 30, right? 30 plus y equal 29, 29. Now y alone is 29 minus 30 is negative 1. Okay, now the solution is negative 10 comma negative 1. Okay, by the way, maybe I make a mistake. I don't know exactly say make a mistake or not. This package sometimes have mistake. Okay. Okay. No option. Satisfy this equation. I don't know why. It's supposed to be okay, no? Because the number is easy. Okay, one more with the fractions. Do you like fraction?
No.
Me too.
Nobody does.
Nobody. Therefore, we immediately eliminate the fraction. Exactly, we clear the decimal, we clear the fraction. Suppose the example 39 is 1/3 x minus 1/4 y equal 3. And this is my equation number 1. And my equation number 2 is 2/3 x plus 1/2 y equal positive 3. Equation 2. Nobody uses the fraction. No. Hello. You multiply. In this case, a little bit more complicated, but you multiply by the least common denominator. The least common denominator in between 3 and 4 is 12. Now you multiply the entire equation 1 by 12. Let me take advantage to, I promise in your moment I explain more accuracy, the idea for the least common denominator, but it's easy. Okay, look. 3 is primary number, and 4 no. 4 is 2 and 3, and 2 and 2. Okay, this is the idea, right? Now, to select the least common denominator, you take all the factor. Only when you have repetition, you omit something. But in this case, no repetition, because 3, 2, 2. So you take everything. 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 3 is 2. And least common denominator, and between 3 and 2 is obvious, 6. Because 3 is 3 and 2 is 2. Both are primary, you take both as 6. You multiply the entire equation number 1 by 12, and you multiply the entire equation number 2 by 6. Let's do it one by one. 12 multiplication by 1/3 is equivalent to divide by 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Minus 12 divided by 4, 3. And 12 multiplied by 3 is 36. This is my new equation without fraction. Magically disappeared the fraction. And it's a classical in algebra. When you have equation that involve fraction and you want to eliminate the fraction, you multiply the entire equation by the least common denominator. So in this case, 6. Now this is a little bit more complicated. 2/3 times 6. So I multiply 6 times 2/3. There are many ways to do that. You multiply, to suppose that 6 is 6 over 1, it's a whole number, and you multiply the top part, is 12, divided by 3 is 4. This is one possibility, no? Another possibility is division first. 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 2 times 2 is 4. Then we get 4x, again, plus 6 divided by 2 is 3, and this is 18. Wow, and this is equation number 2 now, and those are you manipulate our system. Eliminate the fraction, no fraction anymore. And now we're thinking about the new system. By the way, it's equivalent to the original, but do not include fraction. What is the strategy? Help me. I need help. I need help. What should I do? I am confused. Help me.
Eliminate 3.
Eliminate is ready. 3y and negative y is ready. You adding by column 4 plus 4, 8. This is 0, 1. And 36 plus 18, 54. 54 divided by 8 both sides. X is equal to 54 over 8. I suppose that we can reduce. Let me try 54. Put it like a fraction in my calculator over 8. So it is, let me see, it's 27 over 4. 27 over 4, because the only thing I did was divide by 2. So 54 is 2 and 27, no? And 27, we continue, break it down, but not necessarily, because 8 is 2 and 4. You eliminate these two, cancel out on the top and the bottom, 27. Okay, it's positive, no? 27.4. Now I'm going to find the y value use substitution in the horrible equation. No, hello. Substitution in number one or number two. I don't know exactly what do you recommend me. Number one or number two? What do you recommend me? Number one or number two?
Can we not write the
Two.
27 by
Two.
4 in a decimal?
We can, Mr. Yeah, bueno. O sea, pero okay, according to the multiple choice we have here, no decimal. There are many ways to express it. 27 over 4 is 6.75 in decimal, and a mixed number is 6.75. Right answer? Right answer? Right answer. Everything is accepted. Now, what equation you recommend for finding the y value? The first or the second? First or second?
Second.
Second, okay. She selected the second. So 4, paréntesis, 27 over 4, plus 3y, equal 18. Oh, this 4 is cancelled. Nice. I like that. 27 plus 3y equal 18. 3y is equal 18 minus 27, que I suppose que es negative 9, ¿no? 27 minus 18. Yeah, it's negative 9, yeah. 3y is equal minus 9 divided by 3, both sides. By 3 positive. Y is equal minus 3. Okay, so the solution is, it's weird, it's 27 over 4 is the x component. Look at that, comma, negative 3. Es de option A. Es de option A. Wow, too much. We are the best. Do you understand the idea for elimination and substitution? Okay, super. Now next time we study the last part, que es the solution of the system of equation, pero inequality, no equation. And the solution is graphically. So I recommend for everyone to create account in Desmos. Bueno, no necessarily create account. Some people are working without account, no? So you create account is much better because you can save your work in the cloud. So the beauty of the Desmos, like the modern software, is that you don't need to download anything, no, and you save your work in the account in the cloud. Okay, and this is perfect. When you want to see to checking something, you go to the account and you download. No, you see your work. Any question? No. We feel strong. Okay, entonces I suppose que the second test gets hard. The first test, the students are better. The students are strong and get good grade. Okay?
Okay, but